I'm Jalea, owner of Jalea Alexis Photography and Learn Freedom Photography. Today we're going to be going over how to assemble your photography equipment correctly and how to protect it from any damage. So let's get started. Your camera should come with these protective caps already on them, as well as your lens. So you're going to be screwing on and off this protective cap, and this is going to protect your sensor in your camera. It's actually pretty expensive to have your sensor cleaned, so if it gets any dust on it or any water, anything like that, you're gonna have to pay to get it cleaned. So it's just easier to take great care of it and just make sure that you are putting your protective caps on when you are not using your camera. Now we're going to be talking about the lens, which again should have these protective caps. It should have this protective cap and it should have a lens cap. So these are just going to screw off, and it's going to protect this piece of glass from getting any dust on it, and it's also going to protect it from getting scratched. And your lens cap is going to protect it from getting scratched, your lens from getting scratched as well. And this should be a pinch. So you should be able to pinch it and put it on, and pinch it and take it off. So how you assemble your lens to your camera body is there should be these little notches on your lens. You need to find these. So you're going to have these notches on your lens, and you want to match them up with the notches inside of your camera. To assemble your lens to your camera body, you're going to go a little bit past those notches, right about halfway, and you're going to slide it in, and you're going to feel it go in, but it's not attached until you hear a click. So you're going to twist it towards you, and that click that you hear means that it's secure. It's not going to come off of your camera body until you manually take it off. And to take off your camera lens, you're going to press the button that is right by the side of your lens, and you're going to twist away from you. So to put it on, you twist it towards you. And to take it off, you twist it away from you. And just again, make sure you're putting these protective caps on that it should come with. If your camera or your lens does not come with these protective caps, you need to go buy some, because it's going to be a lot cheaper to buy the protective caps than it's going to be to clean your equipment, or if it gets ruined and you have to replace it. To put in a battery, you should have on the bottom, you should have a little, I don't know what to call this, a slot, I guess, for battery, and it'll have an arrow saying that you need to pull it towards you. And you should have a little tab to be able to click out the battery. And it should just pop out like that for you. And it's going to be pretty straightforward on the way that it goes, because you'll be able to see on the inside of your camera that these notches need to line up with the ones inside of the camera. Here's the important part, is that you never want to force anything. So if something is not fitting in your camera right, your battery's not fitting in your camera right, or we're going to go over your memory card, it's very important that you do not force it, because you will break it, and it's going to be very expensive to fix. So you should have a memory card slot. Mine has 2, yours might have 1, just depending on what type of camera you have. And again, you don't want to force it, but you're going to just stick it in the slot whatever way it goes. So this is not the correct way it goes, because I would have to force it to put it in there. So you're going to turn it around, and it easily fits in there. And so it should be easy to just pop right in and out. Again, if you are forcing it, then that's not the way that it's going to go. Now we're going to go over the correct way to put on your lens hood. So you want to make sure that your lens cap is off, and you're going to take your lens hood, and it should just screw right onto your lens. And this is the correct way to do it. This fits, but is the incorrect way to do it. This is not going to help you avoid sun flare whatsoever. This is wrong. This is right. So make sure that you are putting it on this way, because it's going to help you avoid sun flare. So the top of your tripod should come off. There should be a little lever that helps you get the top off, and it has a little screw in it. And you're going to want to screw this to the bottom of your camera all the way. So you're just literally going to be tightening it to your camera, and you want it to be secure because you don't want your camera to fall off of the tripod. And then you need to put it back in there and make sure that it's secure. So you want to make sure that it's not going anywhere before you let go of your camera, because if you drop your camera on your lens, it's going to either ruin your camera or it's going to ruin your lens, which is going to be very expensive. So make sure that you're just taking a couple seconds to properly put your camera onto the tripod. If you guys liked what you saw, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to never miss a video. And thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, happy shooting!